fun to learn. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Fun to Learn. I'm Ishika and today I'm going to teach you the topic metals and non-metals of class 8 science. This is the part 1 of the videos under this topic. So let's see what we are going to learn. The topics in this video are some terms related to physical properties of metals and non-metals. What is malleability? What is the use of malleability in our daily life? So, let us discuss these points in detail. So, before we begin, let us see some examples of metals. Gold, copper, iron. So, these are only some examples of metals. There are many more metals that you see in your everyday life. Now, try to remember some of them. While let us see some examples of non-metals. Some examples of non-metals: sulfur, carbon. These are only 2 examples of non-metals. There are many more non-metals that you see in your daily life. Try to remember them. While let us see the physical properties of metals and non-metals. Before we begin, let us understand some terms used to describe the physical properties of metals and non-metals. They are malleability, ductility, sonority, and metallic luster. Let us begin with malleability. Before we understand its definition, let us perform an activity to understand it better. Activity time! For doing this activity, we need hammer, small iron nail, thick aluminium wire, a cold piece, and a chalk. Procedure: take the hammer and hit the iron nail, aluminium wire, cold piece, and chalk one by one and record your observations. Let us record our observations. When we beat the iron nail, it flattens. When we beat the aluminium wire, it too flattens. But when we beat the cold piece, it breaks. And when we beat the chalk, it too breaks. Do you know why this is so? Malleability. After performing the activity, let us see the definition of malleability. The property of metals by which it can be beaten into thin sheets is called malleability. This explains why the iron nail and aluminium wire flattened on beating. Because the nail and wire were made up of iron and aluminium, which are metals. But why did the cold piece and chalk not break on hammering? It is because they are non-metals. We have learned what malleability is. But to tell the physical properties of non-metals, we have to learn some more properties. Now, let us see some examples of malleability in our daily life. You might be thinking, what use does this malleability have in our daily life? Let us resolve your doubts. You don't have to go anywhere. The answer is in your own house. Yeah, you heard me right. It's in your own house. In fact, it's in your own kitchen. You might be familiar with aluminium foil and silver foil used for a variety of purposes in your house, ranging from wrapping sweets to wrapping food, etc. These are all examples of malleability in our daily life. So, I hope you liked this video and you understood the definition of malleability very well. And then don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget really well to remember that you have to hit the bell button and also click all in the pop-up window that opens up. Otherwise, you won't get notifications about the videos that I post on YouTube.